Hello everyone, from Tony the Scar Ghost. Today I want to talk with you about Machizzle, a puzzle game in VR by Infinite Production. I really want to thank my friend Jan Orski for having sent me this game that he's developed with his team. So what is Machizzle? Machizzle is a puzzle game. They define it as like a physics bending VR puzzle game. The goal of the game is quite simple. You have a little table where there is like a path, like a little maze. So you see some blocks that form a path between the first part, there is a ball, and the second part where there is a ball socket. So you want to see, you want to make sure that the ball starting from where it is follows a path and arrives to the socket. So you will have this little table like the dimension are like 5 for 5, 8 per 8 blocks. So the dimension maybe are like 50 centimeters for 50 centimeters or something like that. And what you have to ensure is that to add some blocks that you have in your inventory. And every level there are different kinds of blocks and different number, so that to complete the path from the first part to the ball to the socket. So for instance, the first levels are quite easy. There is just a path and you have to make with some holes and you have to fill the holes. Then things become a little complicated and you start having some blocks that make the ball move in a certain direction, certain blocks that change the gravity, so the ball starts from here, then goes up, then you have to make it go down. And there are portals, so the ball enter in a portal and come out for the other portal, and things are becoming a bit crazy. So that's why the game is marketed as a game that you have to bend the physics law to make the fall your will. Because you have all these blocks that change the physics of the ball, make it move in a direction, changing gravity, etc., etc. So what I found interesting is that this is a puzzle game in VR. In the beginning, it's super easy. So let's be honest, the first levels are very, very easy because they want to introduce you to game, to its mechanics, and so on. But the more you go on, the more the levels become complicated. Also because you have always more blocks types. So the beginning, they're just simple layers to fill the holes, or slides, slopes, or whatever, and then you start having the change gravity, the portals that make you go crazy, literally. So the more you go on, the more the levels become complicated, and some levels are also a bit frustrating. I think it's part of the genre because if you make all levels that are quite easy, you don't have fun. So if you have a puzzle game, sometimes you want to become mad in trying to solve it, because otherwise it's too easy. The problem is that sometimes it becomes frustrating. So I advise maybe not to play all the levels together the same day because it will become crazy. But playing some levels every day for 10 consecutive days is pretty fun because I think it's a nice game. Um, what else can I say? The game is very comfortable because you can play it. You play it just from a single position. You have this table in front of you, and you have to just move the parts on the table, and that's it. So you just fix it in one place. I started playing it by standing, and then I ended it by sitting down and changing the height of the table and playing like that. And I think that is the fact that it's very static and you just have to move some blocks, makes me come to the real problem of Machizzle is that I'm not so sure that it's a game that should be absolutely be in VR. In the sense that you don't need that immersion. I mean, the immersion is fine. I always love VR, but it's a game you play in front of a table. This game could also have been in 3D or PC. It would have been fun the same. So that's also a suggestion to Infinite Production. I think that the game has potential as a simple 3D game as well. So maybe with a little modification, they can change it and have even a wider audience for the game. So it's always fine to be in VR, but since you just play it from above and you just stay in a single place and nothing happens to you, 10 times you wonder why you're in VR. Also because having all this puzzle that frustrate your head with a headset in your head anyway adds some discomfort is not the best thing. Another thing instead that I liked a lot is that in Machizzle you can also create your own level. So there are many levels in the campaign, like 8 levels. There is also a short story about it, like that you are there trying to solve some puzzle to make like a magician or whatever it is help your dog that is ill and is dying, whatever. So the story is not super interesting, but it's there. At the same time, you can also create your own level. So there is a level editor, and that's what Ian told me that took them a lot of time to make all the levels customizable with an editor. And with the editor, you can create your own levels and also then share them with your community. So the game could have potential infinite levels. If it becomes a bit successful and everyone starts creating their own levels, you can have infinite levels after the campaign, and that's a great thing of Machizzle. What else can I say? It's super simple to be played in the sense that there is the first levels are tutorial ones, but you don't need that much to know apart from to use the grip trigger to grab the objects, the index trigger to activate them, and the thumbstick to move the tabletop so you don't have to go around it, you can play for a single place. So my final feedback on Machizzle is that personally I liked it because I like games that make me think and make me squeeze my brain. I think it's an interesting game, and I'm glad to have played it. The only problem is that it's a game that, in my opinion, doesn't exploit really VR, but it's fine to be played in VR, so it's not that it's bad. I'm just saying that it's not a game that you say this can't be in on a desktop PC. I think it should be also on a desktop PC, and that's going to be pro and a con depending on how you think things. I think it's a pro in the sense that Infinite Production can have a bigger audience for this game. So that's it for my opinion on Machizzle. You can find it on Steam at the link I provided you below. If you are interested in puzzle game, I strongly suggest you to give it a look. There's also some nice promotional videos. And for now it's over. I will leave you with my other part of the gameplay so that you can also see how I played the first level of Machizzle that are also the simplest one. So for now, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, and bye bye.
Stone? Good boy. Leave the bloody fighting business to the old man next time. Well, you aren't dying today. That's for damn sure. Damn it. There has to be someone who can help.
I'm sorry, friend. We've only heard of healers, but never met one. And the medicine woman that lived here left long time ago.
Damn it.
However, there is a place that might help. Wait here. There's an ancestral place of power further up the mountain. I'll take you there. Let me get my cart. Hold it. You'll need this.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Why have you come, bearer?
I'm a traveler, and my friend is hurt.
You wish the beast to be healed?
I do. Please.
A waste of power. But alas,
That means you'll help him?
perhaps. Give the amulet to the beast. It is ready. The rest is up to you.
Oh. Hold on, Stone. As crazy as all this is, we might have a real shot here. These scrolls seem to guide me. Let's hope this works. Progress. That's good. Gotta keep going. Now that I think about it, I hope the amulet will lead us out of here as well. This place is a full-fledged maze. Why is it taking so long? Come on, work. Hey, voice, are you here?
I am always here, watching, listening.
That's menacing, but hey, a company's a company.